All right, welcome back everyone here to Starladder Season 11, and now we are in Europe. HellRaisers versus UROPB. I've actually not heard of this team. I actually haven't really been too involved in the European scene at all recently, but Scene with the Slayer, that's definitely a name I recognize. No one else, though, for that squad. Looking over at HellRaisers, actually, it looks like they haven't really changed at all. Gorak, Goddamn, Artes, Dread, and Alpha Ninja, so they're still staying pretty similar from what I remember. And also, yeah, sorry for the stream going down, guys. I have no idea what that was. 0 frames dropped for the entirety of that last broadcast for Southeast Asia. As soon as I hop out of the game, Twitch just, or not Twitch, maybe Twitch, I don't know, it just completely shut off, reconnecting. I know Twitch a few weeks ago or even a few days ago was having problems. If you had the built-in delay, it was breaking. I think maybe that was the culprit here, but restarted OBS, and we are back into it. So no frames dropped. It should be smooth sailing from here, but you never know. Things like to break. Draft a little bit underway as just setting the title of the broadcast, as this was, I don't know, everything ran so late. This wasn't supposed to be me, but I'm doing another game. I am Helium, so you can welcome me back. If you didn't like my casting, well, it sucks for you, because I'm doing another game. If you liked it, well, hey, maybe that's the best news you've had all day, because I'm back. There you go. Title, adequate. I like it. Got to get those tweets out. And of course, if you guys like, make sure to support Beyond the Summit and Starladder at Beyond the Summit at Starladder TV. Follow them on Twitter. You can follow me as well, Helium. I'm at Heliumbrella. It is in the stream title currently. Blaze, obviously, joining me for Southeast Asia. He's got all the information on those teams. Great asset to have. Great co-caster. That's Blaze at Blaze Casting. You can look for HellRaisers, actually. HellRaisers CSGO and HellRaisers Dota 2. So make sure to check them out. As the draft, sorry guys, not going to be much analysis. Kind of just letting it roll as I catch up.
Dire team ban.
I thought they added Dota 2. No, there it is. HellRaisers Dota 2.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, let's take a quick speed run through the lineups. Vengeful Spirit and Enigma. The Enigma, the pick that's kind of like, whoa, Enigma. But obviously, Teamfight Control goes a long way. That last game that lasted about 70 minutes, we saw the power of the double Ravage, the double RP. Same thing goes for the double Black Hole of Enigma right now. Tide was actually even going to be banned out. The really scary thing here, though, for HellRaisers, Vengeful Spirit, Phantom Assassin, that damage aura, that armor reduction on top of what we already know Phantom Assassin can do. Looking at that last game, very dangerous. And now a silence, and even some more teamfight control coming out in the form of the puck. Quickly, UROPB, they start out strong with the great support combo of Ogre Magi, Skywrath, Mage. Actually looks like it might be, yeah, Core Jakiro coming out for their 4th pick. Before that, they'll get the Morphling. We've been seeing quite a bit of that Morphling today. We've already seen it's really not enough to stop the PA, even if you do get a decent timed Ethereal Blade. But Ogre, Skywrath, and Morphling Jakiro will once again fight up against the Phantom Assassin. Jakiro was almost more helpful bringing down the PA. Storm Spirit is that last pick there. We'll miss some of the bans, but I trust you guys. You got those eyes. I can look back at the stream. We had Death Prophet, Brewmaster, Naga, Slark, Razor, Centaur. Looks like, is that a Legion and a Wisp? Were the bans. I know that one of the last ones was Tide, but Storm Spirit, that last pickup, and of course we have Doom being picked up as well. So here we go. I'm actually really excited to see HellRaisers again. I haven't really been casting much CIS Dota since, let me just pull up my calendar. It's been a while, guys. I'm kind of happy to be back. Not calendar, that's not what I need. My records. Looks like Dread's gonna be heading top. Obviously, Goddamn on the Enigma will be just jungling. Yeah, so it looks like since like August, September, haven't really been doing too much in the CIS/European scene. Let's find Seam of the Slayer. That's one guy I do recognize. I can't recall any of the teams that I've seen him play for, but the name definitely ringing a bell here. He'll be on the Ogre Magi here for UROPB, and he will be. What? Actually, duo offlane. Here's Team of the Slayer. He's alongside the
30
Jakiro.
seconds to
Jakiro going for that 6 armor, man. That value. Trying to just sustain up there in this lane. Might turn one of them into a Tranquils. We'll see. But it's Jakiro, Ogre, the duo offlane. That's going to be... I literally can't pronounce that. Oh, God. Stop moving. I'm just going to say Pasha. Sounds good. No one on the Storm Spirit. Brackets face on the Morphling. And we've got Arzek on the Skywrath Mage. Now, looking over at Doom, that will be Gorak. It's going to be offlane here with Boots first on Gorak. You can see there's still a lot of damage to deal with. They can zone him out without all that much of a problem to stun him back. He only has 3 tangos here, but, you know, some mana with Scorched Earth. We'll see what type of build he wants to go. And skills, I mean, you'd expect the Devour max. It's about the only thing that makes the offlane Doom really worth it. Maybe he'll get a bottle to control some runes, but with the Scorched Earth, the mana's the problem. You can only cast 3 Scorched Earths, maybe 4 with the mana regen that you'll have in between them. And we'll see what he can get. Any creeps that he finds at his tower, he'll just have the Devour. Decent experience there. Middle lane, Alpha Ninja versus Puck. Puck should have a pretty good time. Actually, neither of them going to be too bothered, but once the level 6 comes up, well, it's still kind of interesting. I feel like Storm Spirit has the real kill potential, but if he gets a little too aggressive, it's maybe a little too close, and Puck still has a Waning Rift with that silence. Like, Storm goes in, gets silenced. Like, what else does he do after that but just die and feel like an idiot? So, that can definitely backfire. Sorry for the camera. Just panning and panning. Brief pause. Please, please, no more pauses. Where'd Ogre go? Ogre, really trying to deal with the Enigma. Now, it's a tough call to just like completely ignore the Enigma, because the Enigma can get so much. But at the same time, it's a pretty tough call to put a lot in. Okay, this is going to be the first blood. Oh no, maybe pending some jukes. He thinks he's going back towards the lane, goddamn, with the jukes. Even maybe had the body blocking from the Eidolons if he needed it. But Seema the Slayer almost picking up the first blood. Not putting too much resources into this, just putting the Ogre into the jungle and running him around a bit. But sometimes you put too much trying to shut down the Enigma, and like he's able to catch up and flash farm eventually. Like, it's not too big of a deal. But the supports, or like maybe the roaming bounty hunter that you had trying to shut down Enigma for 5-10 minutes can't actually rebound, and there's a problem. So we'll see how that works out. Enigma is still only level 1 with 20 experience. So at this point, Seema the Slayer a little bit ahead of that, blocking out some camps. We'll really just have to keep tabs. You would expect Enigma to be almost leading the CS at this point of the game. Instead, it'll be Storm 9 and 3. Puck having a little bit of trouble there dealing with maybe the overload damage. You're going to try to last hit with that orb a little bit. That's Alpha Ninja here. I feel like when I think of Alpha Ninja, I think of Warlock, but maybe that's just from the few isolated cases of HellRaisers games that I cast. That was back when they were pretty new squad. Not a new squad, but having just picked up the sponsorship. Maybe they've moved on a little bit. Who knows? Gorak up to level 3. We'll check with our duo offlaners. Level 1 on the Ogre, obviously, but level 3 on Jakiro. It is a 1 versus 2 lane. You'd maybe even want to see them get some kills. But how do you kill PA? We've already seen it's pretty much impossible. Bottle coming out now for the Puck. Looks like he did go null tally and buy up his branches, only getting pulled those 2 tangos. So it was a bit of farming here. Nice, will dodge. Well, doesn't quite dodge the overload attack. Doom contesting the pull, being pretty annoying. Are these his? Yeah, they are. He spawned up the Raised Dead that he got from the Dark Troll Summoner as he tries to contest this pull through of the Crystal Maiden. What am I saying? Of the Skywrath Mage up top. They were almost able to bring down that Jakiro for what was potentially a first blood, but Doom getting up to almost level 4 off of this. He will get it as he brings these 2 Radiant Creep back to his tower. Morphling going to go line up in position to maybe go for a kill. Skywrath as well, making sure he doesn't walk just back up the stairs. That would be way too easy to just let the Doom walk up those stairs again. Make him go the long way around. He'll sort of choke point, kill these creeps. Oh, now he thinks about what is he doing? Like, you're running around with creep, spotting your every move for, like, the last hour. This is actually just kind of bothering me at this point. And another Arcane Bolt means you're going to die. This is going to be the first blood. And that's Gorek just, I don't know, thinking he's a lot better than he is, or his hero can do a lot more than it can right now. Skywrath Mage is the one to get the first blood on the Doom up top, though. At the same exact time, Vengeful Spirit here, Dread, will bring down Pasha Bashu. And now in the bottom lane, Gorek actually might be in some trouble once more. Arzak does not have all that much mana. He can do an Ancient Seal into an Arcane Bolt, and they can follow a waveform that'll do 250. That might be enough to send the Doom back to base again. It looks like he's bought up another stack of Tangos, and he's finished his Tranquil. So any of his early gold has just gone into lane regen. Not anything further than that. Hello? Okay, whoa. I was really nervous for a second that I wasn't transmitting on stream the entire time, but... whew, I was. TP coming back in? Did it, like, just start? Oh, yeah. It hasn't even, like, appeared on the ground yet. I actually kind of want to look at the TP. They said they, enhanced the colors a little bit so you can see a little bit more clearly who is, coming in. Looks like no one got his bottle. It looks like his boots were maybe just delivered. Runes coming up. Did Storm Spirit not get one? Bounty for Sky. And I think the before Doom died must have been the other one. Bit of a pause. I don't know, guys. It's been a long day. My voice is dying. I don't really feel like entertaining during the pauses right now. So if that upsets you, I'm sorry. We'll maybe look at the effigies, if there are any. Got one. Oh, Meepo. Too bad you don't get 5 Meepos. No inscription. Nah. Is this like a poof animation or something? Why is he floating? I feel like you gotta put an inscription. Let's look at the Radiant. They've got 2. Windrunner here. The best hero of the no one. Apparently is Wind Ranger. No bowstring. Effective. Yeah, that's what we want. And who do we got? Pasho's got the, is that? Yeah, Ember, okay. Thought it was Storm for a second up close. Not bad. Not bad. We saw a lot in some of the Southeast Asian games. Like, both teams had all 5. It was pretty good. Some funny ones. PA. 18 and 6. So, I mean, not farming incredibly well. But not farming incredibly poorly either. I mean, it has been a duo lane liquid fire. Kind of annoying that is damage that will go through your blur, and after all, blur is only level 1, so the 20% evasion. It definitely helps to stop some creep harass, to stop some other things. Violat wondering where the heck anyone is. Skype having problems. Not surprised in the slightest. Again, Doom could still maybe be in trouble in the bottom lane. Hashtag 420. Is it that time over there? No, it's not. That is past. Wow, look at this. UROPB, though. Just off of these 2 kills. They are about 750 gold ahead. 500 experience ahead. Oh, I get it. The game time is 420. Alright, I've clearly been up for way too long. Oh, looks like Twitch chat's caught up. Some people saying Doom will die. We'll see. And well, finally, we got that reconnection coming in now. Oh, sorry for the slight sniffles, guys. If you can even hear that. If not, disregard that apology. Alright, Seaver the Slayer giving the go-ahead. Doom. Will they go for it? No, not at all. Wow. And up top, Chikiro did take that one death. Finished 1 into a Ring of Bass. Okay, that explains the 2 Ring of Protections at the start. Ring of Bass probably will finish up the Tranquils as well. We've got a rotation. Ogre still maybe trying to deal with goddamn on the Enigma a little bit. Could try to help kill Alpha Ninja. The stun is pretty almost instant. The Fire Blast, so that can definitely help disrupt the Puck. He's really, I mean, this is what you do. You see a Puck farming like this, Puck is gonna like try to use his orb to get some lane dominance. As soon as he uses that orb, you go in. Because right now, he's gonna go in. Storm's level 6, maybe there's enough mana, but there's a silence. They can't get him. If he uses the orb aggressively, that's a guaranteed kill. They're just not patient enough. I mean, in reality, if you are getting last hits, I guess there's pretty much no reason to use the orb. Also, a good time to maybe show up mid to gank a Puck is before a rune. Maybe like X 30, well, I guess odd minute and 30 seconds or odd minute 40 seconds, because Puck might be inclined to use his abilities to push the wave to then go get the rune. But here we go for the counter kill in the middle lane. He knows that Storm kind of used a bit of his mana on that, and he'll go in with that Dream Coil. He's going to hit level 7 off of that. I want to look for the teamfight recap, actually. How much damage is even needed to be done? Only 465, so he was sitting pretty low. We got the Dream Coil could connect, the Waning Rift, and the Orb, everything, really. And it's easy kill for Puck. Ogre was not around. Ogre going to look top here for the rune. We'll find it. It's double damage. He's only level 2. Oh, can he find the Puck? Actually, looking for the counter kill here. The Overload will connect using all of his mana. Looking for one more attack, and he will actually find it. No, disjointed with a quick Orb Jaunt. That was quite a play there from Alpha Ninja, and he will live. Storm's Spirit, like, he maybe feels pretty good. Like, oh, I almost got the Puck. All right, I'm back in this lane. But the fact that he died, respawned, comes back to the lane, is already almost completely out of mana. It does kind of hurt. He'll have another bottle up here. He'll have to either bottle Crow, Courier is in use right now, or try to find a rune, but those aren't going to spawn for another minute and 20 seconds. So it's a bit unfortunate. Put a lot into that, and it was a quick little micro play. I don't even know what you would call taking illusory orb, but up top we actually missed the kill there. On the Jakiro, he is, what is this, like an offlane core Jakiro? Not the most common thing you're ever going to see. He's 0 and 2, going Tranquil Boots for the Ring of Bass. I can only assume he's looking for the Yule Scepter eventually. As PA, how are you farming? 34 and 12. Oh, I've got that sorted by team. All right. It's so annoying that doesn't reset that option in between games and lobbies. But anyway, sorry about that. Now it makes a little more sense. I was like, why is PA so far down without actually looking at any of the numbers? There's the Ancient Seal onto the Puck. Another stun. Can this one actually, is this going to be enough to do it? The orb was used already, and he wasn't able to take it. He'll drop the Dream Coil now. It looks like he will turn this around, and it's just Alpha Ninja all day looking for another one. He's got to be pretty careful not to take another attack. The orb will go, and he'll get it. He turns that into a double kill, and it's a really good response from the teammates, both Goddamn and Dread coming in. Doom will actually fall in the bottom lane. I'll bring the teamfight recap up for... Okay, whatever, teamfight recap. Like, come on. I think teamfight recap was hashtag 420 blazing it during that pause, because that was just useless. 3 heroes dead. It only gets the Doom. I don't know, man. I don't know. 8 minutes in, though. Morphling. Not in any of that nonsense in the middle lane. He's like, Storm, what are you doing? I'm 54 and 18. I'm trying to put the team on my back. I've got an Aquila. I've got a bottle. We look towards the middle lane. How is Storm doing? 39 and 17. He's tied up with that PA. Puck only at 26 last hits, but 3-0 onto a killing spree right now. Net worth is what really matters in this game, and we will see no surprise. Without the last hits, but with the kills, Puck in second place at 3.6K. His teammate behind him a little ways. This is Artes now in a little bit of trouble. Once again, the supports for HellRaisers going to be securing their cores' lives. A nice defensive swap out there. 3.6K net worth. Storm Spirit's hurting a little bit at 3.1. Although we know his best hero is Wind Ranger, according to the Radiant base. So, that's fine. He's in the clear. Doesn't have to know how to play Storm. He doesn't say. He didn't say he could. Arzek and some trouble. Artez with the crit, looking for some more. He's got another blink ahead in about 5 seconds. Vengeful Spirit will come over now. The stun, the ignite damage, that, well, not going to be enough because there are 10 magic wand charges. He'll be able to heal up, and it's really just UROPB trying to play and get very aggressive this game, and just not quite having the damage to close out any of these kills. The slippery, the elusiveness of the puck, the evasiveness of the Phantom Assassin, it's been too much to actually get the kills. Phantom Assassin 2-0 and 3, puck 3 and 0. And what was that item coming out? Was that already an earn for the Vengeful Spirit? That I love. Gonna continue to get involved. Earn, so good these days. And if you're not putting earn on your team, again, I feel like you're just not playing it right. Here goes no one. He will actually be able to secure that one, no problem. Brings down the Enigma. Meanwhile, Morphling picking up that haste and is still farming very strong for his squad. They'll look for the puck. Puck, though, away with the orb. And now PA off the top lane. Oh, no one. You don't have any mana? That's funny. I'm going to kill you, but maybe not. Look at the Morphling going. Gotta go fast. Team of the Slayer also there. The pull back, the stuns, Arcane Bolt, everything. A rotation off the top lane. Probably not going to be worth it. Swap back onto the Morph. He's still silenced. Can start morphing to strength now that he's unsilenced. Dread maybe the one in trouble here. There is a Dream Coil. Potential for a big one. Will actually miss the Morphling. Won't be able to apply it to him. Morphling, when he is in that waveform, it takes him actually like completely off the map. And now Alpha Ninja has used his abilities. There's a bit of mana to go forward. Macro Pyro, one more attack. He will phase shift it. Overcharge going to come into effect, and he will go down. HellRaisers lose 3. And just as I talk about them not being able to find any kills, not enough in the tank for UROPB to end the lives of anyone on HellRaisers, they just, well, they say screw that, and they kill everybody. Now Liquid Fire. This was a solo/duo offlane Jakiro, so he's got the levels. Level 7, Liquid Fire 4-second cooldown, and at this point, it's probably just going to be 4 Protect 1, push the towers with Jakiro while Morphling farms. Who's the other one that's not there? Storm Spirit. I'm sure he'll be back in just a jiff. Ice Path to secure last hitting the tower, because anyone was going in for the deny, though. We've got some TPs. Goddamn's level 8, trying to get that mechanism up. He's pretty far from it, though, and, well, an uncontested Enigma could be level 6 at, what, level 6 at 5 to 6 minutes? Have the mech out at level 10, so already more than 2 minutes going to be delayed on that mechanism completion. He'll be the one going for it. Doom, meanwhile, going full greed here in the bottom lane. Devour and Hand of Midas. Artez once again in some trouble. That silence up. Gonna try to bring him down very, very quickly. They won't quite have enough again. Oh no, another Ignite's gonna land. I don't think he's gonna get out of that damage, and he will fall. Another 272 gold over to Seam of the Slayer on the Ogre. However, Gorak involved throws out a Doom. He's 1 and 3. Black Hole as well. That is a core Jakiro. Is it still really worth it, though? Meanwhile, Seam of the Slayer, the support combo back here, still getting those frags. Jakiro still alive. Gorak, he's got the Scorched Earth, but Storm Spirit clean up crew, man. Here comes the Janitor, getting all the kills. There is a nice 2-man coil, though. Arzek going to go down to the right click. He's going to go ahead and jaunt away a little bit more back to safety. Eidolon's also getting in some nice damaging hits there on the Storm. Does not have enough mana to get away from this. One more attack. That'll do him in. Puck, Alpha Ninja with the kill. This game action-packed. 21 kills in only 12 minutes. Alpha Ninja does have the blink. In terms of net worth, he is still in second place. Morphling, though, not having to do too much. He's 4-1 and 4. When did Morphling find 8 kills to be involved in? I don't even understand. Again, 21 in 12 minutes. Surely there were a lot of kills for him to get involved in. They killed the Doom. Okay, Doom does have 4 deaths, so they killed him a couple times. I think there was a lot of concurrent action. We have not caught all of it, clearly. And I think Doom was a casualty of bad camera work and also of Morphling. Possibly impossible camera work, so give me a break. Macropyre down just to push the creep wave. A healthy creep wave coming at the tower. Liquid Fire 4 seconds. An healthy creep wave means a lot of pushing, because Liquid Fire, the only ability in the game that will actually slow the attack speed of a tower. It can't even clear out 2 creeps from this creep wave before it dies. And, oh, sorry. And that really just shows you the power of a Jakiro when it comes to pushing towers.
Tower has fallen.
All 3 tier 1s down. UROPB doing a really good job there. Ooh, bottom lane. Morphling thinking about doing something there. Puck, though, will be able to escape with that bounty rune bottled up. It's an illusion for the Storm Spirit. Looking at the graphs, well, lots of killing. Pretty much dead even, although HellRaisers, they got that Doom just chilling with the Midas. Could be some of the reason why they have a 3,000 experience lead. Another coil. It's just going to be under the Storm Spirit. I feel like Alpha Ninja has maybe tunneled the Storm a little bit much, but maybe not. All his mana going to be forced out. Even going to throw the Doom on him. PA going to jump in very, very aggressively, looking to get the crits. Will bring him down with the Stifling Dagger. A parting crit onto the Jakiro as well. We'll look at Artest. He's going to try to go. Oh, he actually trying to kill Seema the Slayer, who picks up a kill on the run while his Ignite burns elsewhere. Gorek's going to get that. We'll go back to Dread. Dread will now fall. Jakiro going to get the kill, the burn damage on that. Alpha Ninja will go clean up the Skywrath. HellRaisers, they've lost 2 in this exchange, but UROPB have lost 4 right now. And Pasha under the tower. It's a full team wipe. HellRaisers only losing the Enigma and the Vengeful Spirit. 16-12. Almost each team has had a kill a minute this game. It's been that action-packed. And they're going to try to push their, well, first tower. They're not a team with the Jakiro, man. They do not have the much tower push. They've got maybe what Doom can bring them in the form of an aura. And, well, how long has he had Ensnare and Raise Dead from the Troll Warlord? I feel like that's not the item or the aura to be bringing around with you. And even when I meant aura, I did mean maybe picking up a mech. Obviously, the mech has been completed here by the Enigma, so I'd like to see the Vlads into the Shivas. That's like my favorite Doom build. Although not everyone seems to do it. All right. Midnight pulsing up some creeps. Well, Enigma's already up to level 11. Let's check the levels throughout the game. Puck, level 12. Again, not a surprise, was involved in so many solo kills in the middle lane by either a good play on his part, a little foolish over-aggression by the side of the Radiance, maybe a bit of both. So, level 12. Morphling 11, Storm 11, Doom 11, Enigma 11, PA 10. PA a little bit behind here. Supports maybe leeching a bit of experience from him. Maybe the Ogre Jakiro combo. Only 2 people in that lane, but there are 4 heads. And that could just get disorienting. I don't even know. Kind of like when you're trying to cast and your ears keep popping. Ugh, it's really annoying, guys. I can't really do anything about it. I don't know why. Something the body does when you haven't slept in a day and a half. No one looking towards the Orchid of Malevolence. He's got 1 Oblivion Staff. He's actually got 2 Oblivion Staves. It's about the time you'd like to finish it up here at 17 minutes, but he's only 400 or 500 gold away from picking up the whole Orchid. He'll still be able to have it pre-20, and that's going to be pretty solid. It's not as good as it could have been, but it will allow him to secure kills on the Puck, maybe stop Goddamn from initiating and getting the Black Hole. Maybe stop Doom from initiating, because he does go for that Blink Dagger, of course, which means the blink in for the instant Dooms very, very quickly. They're going to try to bring down Dread, but they can't quite do it. Standing in the Macro Pyre, he will fall, but there's a Black Hole onto 2. The Storm Spirit and the Morphling, the hardest 2 to lock down, and he gets them both inside of the Black Hole. Alpha Ninja, meanwhile, onto a killing spree. It's only the Venge to die for HellRaisers. Meanwhile, they clean up. They kill almost everybody. That waveform on the retreat out looks like it'll kill the Puck. The buyback, though, and he still takes to the orb by the tier 2 there. The plays from Alpha Ninja. Does he get involved in the last kill? I think he gets an assist. It's a full wipe. It's 14-21. And wow, big swing and experience towards HellRaisers. Once again, this teamfight recap probably looks similar to the one we missed just a little while ago. It's about 1,400 gold for them as well. And just look at those graphs. It was a pretty even game, just back-to-back killing. Well, actually, the killing really didn't get going. I kept saying 21 kills in 12 minutes. It was literally 21 kills in like 4 minutes. There were kills everywhere at the start of this game. Well, in between 9 and 14 minutes, and then since then. Moving out to probably like 6,000 to 7,000 territory lead in both gold and experience for HellRaisers. Almost even 10,000 experience right now. Morphling, though, still top of the net worth. Can he do it for this team? Can he carry? I don't know. PA starting to become online right now. Does go for the helm of the Dominator. And will actually fall to the bottom lane. The Venge and the PA down. They only killed the Jakiro. Now they're trying to chase up Gorak. Here comes the Enigma. Will throw out the mechanism, keep him alive a little bit longer. Trying to dissuade the chase with the Midnight Paul. Stunning up that Morph. He's going to try to go back over towards Strength, but he does not have a lot of agility. And he's morphing Strength on type of a Midnight Pulse. That just screams insanity to me, or at least useless. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Obviously, that's still doing percentage based on HP, but then the other damage sources you're taking are doing, I guess, less of your total health pool, so it's probably still worth it. But still, not great to be standing on top of the Midnight Pulse in any situation. It almost goes down for his, again, over-aggression. Now the Blink Dagger comes out here for Enigma. Is that Orchid done? Yeah, it is. It's just not delivered yet on the Storm Spirit. He is actually ahead of the puck in net worth right now, but still almost one of the last cores in terms of net worth. It's actually Jakiro that has that role. Pasha, he's 3-7 and 6 for the KDA. He's 5.7 in net worth. Even the Ogre getting kind of close to that. He will have that urn. There's also the urn on the other side of things. Dread on the Vengeful Spirit. I think he's seen a few more charges. As they're going for the Roche. I don't know about the new health bars, man. I'm going to be honest. Maybe not my favorite thing in the entire world. But tight, I guess. Looks weirder on the Ancient. I guess we can't even see it until it's exposed. But Alpha Nin's going to try to TP out. Cannot. There's the Orchid, the Vortex. The Vortex going to cancel that TP. Orchid going to secure the kill. Nicely played. Playing a bit of catch-up right now. Morphling does have that Lincoln's already. He'll be a little bit harder to bring down, although, I mean, Stifling Dagger can easily break the Lincoln's. A lot of other abilities can as well. You can still have the Silence to deal with from the Puck. That's AoE. If you get doomed, you're still screwed. Black Hole does not care about Lincoln's at all. And that's really the one to watch out for. We've seen Morphling caught in the Black Hole once already. That was in the engagement top lane Radiant side. Did not go well. Well, it was actually like right here, I believe. Morphling was like here. Other one was here. Bible Thump. Yes. All right. When I'm drawing memes and or Twitch chat emoticons, I think you know you've been sitting at your computer for too long. But I don't know. I mean, with the amount of killing that's been happening in this game, I feel like it can't possibly go 70 minutes plus, or however, hour plus like that last game did for Southeast Asia. But who knows? That was pretty ridiculous. It's always fun to see Miracle show up on a hero. In this case, it was Phantom Assassin, and we'll see if our Tess here can, well, do the same thing. He's already picked up the Basher. He did not bother to go for the Armlet like Miracle did. There's also no Empower to buff him up. However, he does have Vengeful Spirit on his team to buff him up. And, yeah, I was about to say, I didn't see it earlier, but I see it now. Critical Strike Pack Leader's Aura coming out from the Doom. So he is definitely being buffed up by his team. Big time. We'll see if he wants to rush out that Abyssal Blade off of that, or maybe he'll pit stop for something else, such as BKB, maybe? I don't know. Doom on a Storm. Storm also just going to disappear. Puck going for some more now. We'll find the coil. It's just a support, but they will find it. Stun out onto Gorak. Going to be annoying. Ice Path. Trying to stop this aggression. PA really thinking about going for more. Maybe unsure if buybacks are available. Checks himself, or rather herself, before she wrecks herself. Going to try to transition that into a tower push. They got the top tier 1, the middle tier 1. Bottom tier 1 still very, very healthy. That's maybe their next objective. They did already clear out Roche as an objective. This will be the first tier 2, though. Actually, first tier 2 of the game entirely. As Jakiro has Yules and has Blink, so he's progressing pretty nicely. But will it be enough? Doom! Wow, Doom coming out with the Aghanim Scepter. Puck with the Yule, so Puck going to be even slipperier. Doom going to be just old Doom again. He's 6.81 Doom now. He's got the Aghanim Scepter. It will disable passives once more. It will also just stay on people permanently. Passives to disable. Honestly, are there any? It doesn't really look like it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, looks like it will be just Phantom Assassin playing it kind of safe. We see the Ogre Club purchase up in the stash, so that's going to signify BKB after that Aegis runs out. Probably swap it in and out here. Big creep wave. Eidolons as well. Last tier 1 is going to fall. Blink Dagger Doom coming off in 3 seconds. Pack Leader's Aura still there. Artes hitting for already 200, and that's without Coup de Grace. That's going to be another 350% critical damage from that. And no Arcana, though. Not that it matters for tournament games. That's a long-range Stifling Dagger. Does not crit. They'll jump forward. Still no crits. Doesn't really matter. Storm, oh my god! He goes in trying to get over this ledge. He almost doesn't. Has a bit of a panic attack. He will survive, though, to fight another day. Jakira, though, is going to fall. Now the 5-man push for HellRaisers is just extremely strong. They were not taking towers early. I was worried. URPB, they were getting some early kill momentum. They were pushing the towers. Maybe they run away with it. Slightly greedy lineup with both Enigma and a Doom, but now that it has effectively come online, HellRaisers is just walking over them. Going in for the Bash Lord chances, and he will find it. The silence here for the puck. That's 1 kill here, but look at the big black hole. It's going to be onto 2 again. The most slippery heroes there for the Radiant, trying to get away. Looks like Morphling going to break the tether. There's a crit coming out. And looks like, oh my gosh, Artes going to go even in for that further. There's a buyback on the Morphling stuns. The multicast here, is there enough evasion? I don't think there is. Macropire, Ice Path, no way he gets out of this one. Do they have a mech? They do, and it'll keep him up. It'll heal him. He'll blink away, but he will still go down to the burn damage. Dread trying to find some kills here. HellRaisers, they way overextend, and they will lose 5. That's going to be a massive swing of golden experience back in the favor of UROPB. Let's look at it. It's going to be about 7,000 gold for them. Remember, it was a death and a buyback on the Morphling, so that does hurt them a little bit. Hurt them where they need that net worth to be concentrated the most on their 1 roll, but still a fantastic outcome for them. They hold on and they wipe HellRaisers completely. Oh, thanks guys. It's UROPB. I like UROPB. I don't know, dude. How am I supposed to know these things? Been super relegated to Southeast Asian Dota. Really have not had any time to check out the EU scene and some of the new teams that have popped up in the, I mean, I guess Tier 2, Tier 1.5 level. HellRaisers at their inception, I was really hoping there would be a Tier 1 team like right off the bat in the midst of some of the bigger teams having roster issues, HellRaisers having just formed. Rooting for them so hard, and still a big fan of the brand, I guess, and the team and the players on it. But so far, I mean, I don't know. Maybe haven't delivered the results they really want. I don't think they've taken victories at anything really notable. Maybe some local lands, I'm sure. If they showed up to a local land, they probably just absolutely pooped on kids. Maybe some of the CIS only lands. I know Game Show League was what I was doing back in August. I think they did rather well at, but hard to really tell. Stack going down. Remember, no cleave. Bit of an issue for the PA. She does not have that farming presence without either a Magnus giving her Empower or without the cleave from her own Battle Fury. So, I mean, it's not the fastest farming, but it's still farming. She's still top of the net worth. Doom, the only one, because he's got a built-in Midas and an actual Midas. So he's farming up a Storm. He's going BKB as well. And this is probably why. Storm Spirit trying to have a go. Can he get this, though? The Soul Burn from the Orchid. Oh, okay, yeah, Morphling shows up. Maybe off a Replicate, so that'll definitely be enough damage. Alright, I like that I know that it is UROPB now. I feel less silly. So that's a shout out to Twitch chat on that one. Our Zek is in some trouble. And he will die. Throws out the Mystic Flare, Parting Wish. It'll be back up by the time he respawns. Just another kill. Just another day, man. Just another game of Dota. Alpha Ninja with the big silence. Double coil as well. Oh, no! The Orchid Quick Fingers are canceled out the BK. or the black hole. Immediately, though, Artes comes in with the BKB, and he just looks to be cleaning house on everybody. Look at these crits, 985 red damage. That does pop up before mitigation, but still so much damage, and Enigma wants to make sure that never happens again. He does not want to be silenced out of his big black hole channels. He's already purchased up that BKB. It has not been delivered, but 4 heroes dead, no buyback. Storm, Skywrath, the only 2 living now. Fortify has been used here. Bottom lane of Rack look to be falling here at just under the 30-minute mark right now. Trying to go in further. Artes needs to learn his lesson. The last time they tried to do that, it made the game maybe a little bit harder. We'll see that big jump back when they lose 5, trying to push high ground. But already they've regained that back to a 10,000 gold lead, looking to get back to where it was at maybe 12. Ooh, that was not the right key to press, guys. That was my Midas. Exact one of my configs that plays a sound. And now my camera's really fast. Woo! Anyways, 7,000 experience for HellRaisers. They lost it, but they are bringing it back quickly afterwards. All right, camera back to manageable position.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
BKB going to be finished up here on the Doom. All right, let's take a look at the items at large. There's a big list ahead of us. I feel like there's been so many kills, so like no one is super behind. Although it is HellRaisers with the definite advantage. Maybe like an item and a half, 2 items since they have that 10k advantage. But we got the S-Blade on Morth, the Lincoln Sphere. Our Zek is really poor, so some of that net worth difference might just come from there. Dread in trouble. He's going to be the first to fall here. Artes going to have the BKB up, not wanting to take that damage from the Macro Pyre. BKB for goddamn as well, but the right clicks there are going to be very, very strong. And the Doom, though, will go out. Gorek finds the kill there. Going to BKB up now and also chase down Seam of the Slayer. No level death for another second. He's able to TP away. They're going to continue to give chase onto Orange. That is Jakiro. He's got the Yule Scepter. He can maybe put one up. And no, he'll actually blink away. He's got the blink as well. He'll meet up with Cluckles. Now the pinks come out for Roche. What? How are they creep? Hero creep, dude. He's like, you know, I was trying to slay Roche, and then I was like, I got some party I got to be at. Peace. Peace, Roche. Alright, they will go back in for it. Looks like it will be uncontested completely as Morphling is down for the count right now. PA and Doom, no problem, exerting their dominance on the net worth chart. PA at 17 thou, 15 thou for the Doom. And now an Aegis over to that PA, who has proved to be fairly killable. Similar scoreline to what Miracle was putting out. 14, 4, and 6. Well, I feel like Miracle had a little bit more of a wow factor. Maybe our tests will watch this and disagree with me. Like this caster who knows nothing. My PA is so much better. But that probably won't happen, so. They got their sights on the 2-2. Their sort of 4-man, 5-man grouping pushing the towers definitely really paid off once the Enigma got online. Oh, Storm Spirit looking for a pick-off here on... Who can he find? Alpha Ninja. That's really big to slow things down, but Artes immediately just blows up that Jakiro. Storm will zip-zap away. The swap out, putting that Ogre in a lot of danger. It's probably all Ogre now for this Ogre, and yes, it is. I would say so. 1483 is the red damage coming out from that crit. Team fight. No! Why does it disappear? Oh, I got another one. That's the secondary one. That's the 2 for 2. You can see UROPB is behind. So even though it's an even trade there on this mini teamfight recap, they're going to be slightly ahead. Kills are worth a little bit more for them. Oh my gosh, Doom BKB's up, gets off the Doom. Black hole onto 2, onto the Morphling and the Storm. Again, always finding those 2 with the same black hole. I feel like that's just a mistake of UROPB right now. Well, maybe living up to their name right there. There's the buyback on the Storm. A couple more people dead for 10 to 20 seconds. Morphling dead for 70, though, having already bought back. That's going to be his first death since the buyback. And a little bit more time on that respawn. I thought they might want to take advantage of it, but they will respect still the Jakiro, the Ogre, and the fact that Storm Spirit can do this. You overextend, Storm Spirit will punish you. Ice Path, oh my gosh, Artes going to go back in. Can he keep that vision on anybody? He BKB's up. He's like, I really want to kill this BKB. Wait a minute, why did I BKB? Because I've got Aegis. Dread going to swap him back even further. Artest weaves to go ahead and get out of the ice path that might have been coming. It wasn't. No time as Gorak finds the bounty. And he's almost working towards the refresher. So he's got Tranquils, Midas, Blink, Ags, BKB, now looking for the refresher. They'll try to push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're casting all day for Zeth.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Helping out, man.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Seam of the Slayer in some trouble. Gorak. Killing spree, man. This looks to be the GG. That bottom lane of Rax already completely cleaned out here. 34 minutes, just under 35. It's 42-28. We had 68 kills in 34 minutes. Utterly ridiculous. 2 kills a minute for 34 minutes straight. Obviously, it wasn't quite that constant, but I believe that's the only game for Europe. I hope to God it's the only game we have for Starladder Season 11 Europe. Not because Starladder and Europe aren't both awesome, but because I am tired and I want to go to sleep. Apparently, I'm very selfish. What I will do to not be selfish is tell you this. Make sure to buy that Starladder Season 11 ticket. Get the compendium. Support the organization. Support the players. Give them more money to win in Kiev. Hopefully the land finals is in Kiev again. Who knows? Maybe they'll move it, but probably not. Anyways, brought to you by Beyond the Summits. I'm here on behalf of them and Starladder. I'm Helium. You can follow me on Twitter at HeliumBrella. I believe I hit over 800 followers today, so that's a big shout out to all of you guys. That, well, maybe enjoy the cast, maybe don't. If you do, let me know why. If you don't, let me know why. Equally nice on each of those. But anyways, I'm going to peace. Goodbye, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll keep the stream running a little bit. If there is another game, I'll let you know. But I think this was the only game coming up. So stick around or don't. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Bye.